So if you've been feeling stuck trying to manifest things or trying to manifest your dream life, trust me, you are not alone. I've been there and I felt the same way. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 mistakes that I made when trying to manifest my dream life so that you don't have to make those same mistakes. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm LaQuisha and I really want to share with you guys how you can live your best life and manifest your dream life through personal development. If you're interested in listening and learning, then stick around. Okay, so the first mistake that I made when trying to manifest was lack of clarity. Not being specific on exactly what it was that I was trying to manifest or what it was I was trying to accomplish. So instead of saying, I want to make a lot of money, you need to say, I want to make $5,000 a month doing what I love. When you are specific as far as your goals, then the universe can work with you on exactly what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Okay, so clarity is the very first step or the first mistake that I made when trying to manifest, because it was just like, I want to make a whole lot of money or I want to be a millionaire, you know. And when you say things like that, it's like, okay, you want to be a millionaire, how are you going to do it? Or even if you say, I want to make $5,000 a month, okay, what are you going to be doing making $5,000 a month? Making $5,000 a month doing what? So you really want to make sure that you are clear and you are specific and you are, you're very specific on exactly what it is that you're trying to manifest. So don't make the same mistake I made, because it took me forever to learn these things, okay? So I'm telling you now so that you don't have to go through this long process of wondering, why isn't my manifestation working? Why isn't it working for me? Why don't I see any results? It's because you are not clarifying exactly what it is that you are wanting to achieve. You have to be very specific, okay? The second mistake that I made when trying to manifest my dream life was focusing on the outcome. You have to remember that it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So you have to learn to enjoy the journey instead of being so focused on the outcome. You have to learn to detach yourself from the outcome of a situation, because if you attach yourself to the outcome of a situation and it doesn't go the way that you planned, that's when you have to deal with disappointment, okay? And so we don't want to be disappointed, and also we want to make sure that we are enjoying the journey. So instead of saying, I want this, say, I want to be the person to attract this, or I'm working on attracting this, because you want your dreams to be attracted to you, okay? You want to be able to get to a vibration where you can attract what you want, and what you want is wanting you to, okay? Because when you're so focused on the outcome, it's hard for you to enjoy the process. You have to enjoy and learn how to enjoy the process of the manifestation that you are wanting to come to fruition, okay? So remember, don't focus so much on the destination, okay? Because if you're focused so much on the destination, then you won't enjoy the ride. That's just like when you're riding in the car, you're going on a road trip. You want to take some time, especially if you're not the driver, you want to take some time to look out the window, look at the city that you're passing, look at the water, look at the trees, look at the, you don't want to focus so much on, oh, we're going to Vegas and Vegas is going to be lit. Focus on the journey. I don't know how to say it, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? Okay, so yes, focus on the journey. Okay, focus on the steps that you have to take in order to get to your destination. Don't focus so much on the destination, okay? Because that's important, but focusing on the journey and the steps that you need to take in order to get to the destination is even more important. The third mistake I made was ignoring limited beliefs. So when it comes to manifestation or personal development, you have to really believe in what it is that you are trying to manifest. Because if you don't believe it, you have nothing, okay? Belief is super important. What you really have to do is write down your limited beliefs. What limited beliefs do you have, and how are they stopping you from getting to what you want or getting your manifestation? So For instance, one of my limited beliefs were becoming a millionaire is too hard, or I have to put in too much work, or I'm not good enough, and I don't have the knowledge and the skills that I need in order to do that. When you think like that, you're not allowing what you want to be attracted to you, because you don't believe that you can do it. Okay? You have to believe with everything in you that you can do that. So you have to knock those limited beliefs out the way. Okay? You have to replace those limited beliefs with the opposite. You know what I mean? So instead of saying, I'm not worthy, or I'm not smart enough, I'm not, I don't have enough knowledge and skills, you need to turn those limited beliefs into positive beliefs, okay? Those limited beliefs are going to stop you from manifesting your goals, okay? You have to really believe that you can do whatever it is that you set your mind to. You really have to believe it. Y'all know what they say, believe it and you can achieve it. When I was young, that didn't really make sense to me. But as I got older and I realized that you really have to believe in what it is that you want. If you don't believe that you can do it, then you will never do it. It'll just be a dream. You have to believe in it. You have to believe in it. You have to knock out limited beliefs, because limited beliefs are going to deter you from manifesting your goals, okay? The fourth mistake I made when trying to manifest my dream life was focusing so much on external validation. So, trying to figure out, or trying to focus on what other people are thinking about what it is that I'm doing, or how it's going to come off to other people, how other people are going to perceive what I'm doing. So to share a little bit of my experience, being a real estate agent, selling houses, I love doing that, okay? I really did, and it made a lot of money. However, it wasn't fulfilling to me. What was fulfilling to me was tapping more into my spiritual self, becoming a healer, learning more about spirituality, personal development, manifestation, things like that, astrology. All those things fulfilled me. Like, learning about those things lit me up way more than real estate. So I used to think that, okay, well, if I don't do real estate, then people are not going to, because I already have an image, right? Because I'm a real estate agent. Everybody knows me as a real estate agent. So if I go from being a real estate agent to being a tarot card reader, or, it's just, I was so worried about what people would think about me if I was to change my career from being a real estate agent to being a spiritual guide or spiritual healer. You know what? That actually stopped me from living to my fullest potential. And what actually ended up happening was I was always feeling burned out. Even though being a real estate agent was, entrepreneurship, and I got up every day without being told, it definitely instilled some great values within me. However, it wasn't fulfilling, and I always would feel burned out. I always felt like something was missing. But once I started to learn more about spirituality and tap more into that side and more into the creative side of things, I was more fulfilled. And that is why I'm here with you right now, creating this video for you, because I don't care no more about what people think about me. All I care about is that I am fulfilling my soul's purpose. And my purpose on this beautiful God green earth is to become a healer and to perfect that, and to heal other people and help and teach other people. That is what my God-given talent is, okay? Even though I'm good at doing real estate, my God-given talent is spirituality and being a healer. That's who I am to my core. That's who I am authentically. And so once you learn how to live authentically and stop caring about what other people think about you, you can do whatever it is that you want to do, okay? Do not allow anyone else's opinion to sway you to do something different because you think that it's going to, make you look bad. Get it out. Get it out of the way, because that will stop you from living your best life and getting to your destination, okay? So We have to stop worrying about what people think about us, because that does not do anything. And I know it's kind of hard, especially if you are in the public image, and you know, or even if you're like in your family and people see you as this, you know, it's kind of hard to pivot and do something totally different. Okay, I totally understand. If you're someone that is, you know, going through the same thing, listen, I am here with you, and I can definitely understand what you are going through. So I am here to tell you that F what anybody else has to say, okay? Regardless of what anyone thinks, it's all about what you think. What fulfills you? What makes you feel good at the end of the day? What like lights you up? What can you do every single day for the rest of your life and you don't ever feel like that you're working? This right here, teaching and helping and healing and teaching people about, this is what fulfills me, okay? And I can do this for the rest of my life, every single day, without being paid a dime, and I would be totally okay. But let's hold on now. Let me not get it misconstrued, because money is important, okay? We do have to live in this society. We do have to make a good means. But, however, the money is gonna come. That's the thing about it. The money will come to you when you do what you love. When you start to do passion-driven things, the money is going to be attracted to you. And that's the thing about manifestation as well. When you are trying to manifest a lot of money, it has to be in alignment with who you are. You can, now let me not say that you can't manifest without, you know, like let's say for instance, you need $1,000 to do whatever, and you want to manifest that. You can do that. However, if you want to manifest longevity and wealth, it has to be in alignment with who you are, okay? It has to be in alignment with who you are. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I used to try to manifest $1 million being a real estate agent, I've been a real estate agent for over 5 or 6 years. And I realized the reason why it was never connecting, because that's not what my soul's purpose is, okay? But as soon as I start doing things like this, making TikToks and you know, I started making money on YouTube. I started making money on TikTok. And I was just like, people was starting to want to pay me for private readings and things like that. And I'm just like, I mean, like, money just coming from everywhere. So when you do what you love, the money is going to be attracted to you. Please keep that in mind and remember that. And do not let people's opinion stop you from doing what you want to do and living your best life. The fifth and final mistake that I made when trying to manifest my dream life was not taking action. You have to take action. You can't just write it down. You can't just visualize it. You can't just tell the universe what you want and meditate on it every single day. You have to take inspired action towards your goal, because that is what's going to allow it to be attracted to you. Now remember, the whole point of manifestation is to be attractive to what you want. Not to go out and chase it, but to attract it. You have to get on that frequency of what it is that you're wanting. You have to vibrate on that frequency. And once you're vibrating to that frequency, what you want is going to be attracted to you. But it won't happen if you don't take the action. So do whatever it is that you need to do. If you're trying to manifest your dream job, then get out there and network. Get in the rooms with the people. Learn, you know, do whatever it is that you need to do in order to make that become your reality. I don't care how small of the step that you got to take, as long as you are doing something every single day. Because consistency is key. You are doing something every single day that's getting you a step closer to your goals, okay? So regardless of what it is, you have to take action. Because if you just have a dream, or if you just have a goal, or you just have a manifestation and it's just there and you're not taking steps towards it, it's just gonna be a dream. It's just gonna be a thought. You know what I mean? It's just going to be a desire. It's never going to be attracted to you until you start making those necessary steps. And then the universe is going to be like, okay, I see you. Let me help you with that. You know what I mean? So remember to take inspired steps towards your goal. Take action. Now, let's recap that. So the first mistake lack of clarity. Second mistake, focusing on the outcome. Third mistake, ignoring limited beliefs. The fourth mistake, seeking validation. The fifth mistake, not taking action. Those mistakes slow down the manifestation process for me, okay? So I want you guys to learn from this. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section some of the mistakes that you may have made when trying to manifest. Share with me what your mistakes was, or let's just talk about it. So if you learned anything, or if anything in this video resonated with you, share in the comments, comment below. Let me know if anything, resonated with you. So yeah, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, bye.